Stafford MOLELEKOA walks the walk of 1,000 years. His footsteps echo a time when his forefathers traversed this ancient land in search of new horizons. Stafford's companion is a German shepherd dog, Keisha. They share a special relationship, built not only on respect, but also on absolute trust. For they work in a world where one simple mistake could end in the ultimate sacrifice. It is claimed that the symbiotic relationship between man and canid first developed 135,000 years ago. Little in this partnership has changed, and nowhere is the bond, the trust between man and dog, more evident than in the world's killing fields.
When I started working here, I was very skeptic about a dog clearing a path for me and I have to walk in that path. Up till now, I can tell you that if you look at the dogs that we train and the high level of training we do and the dog handlers that we select to do this, I can tell you that I can walk where that dog has cleared.
You don't get a feeling of standing next to a minefield and you see this guy walking behind his dog into a minefield. Just imagine it. He's really trusting his dog, walking into a minefield, and he's put his whole life behind this dog. Now think of the bond between them. Think of the trust between them. You just cannot compare it.
I've been out on those fields myself working with a dog. You trust that dog. It's part of your life. You know where that dog is smelled. I have to go and walk because you leapfrog in the boxes the whole time. So you have to walk there. So you have to trust your dog and you have to see that he's in peak performance and he's fit.
I am the person who's stepping behind that dog. If he can miss the mine or not working properly, accidentally, I am the first person to go over the mine.
It takes a special guy to go and work under extreme conditions anywhere in Africa, anywhere in the world.
One such person is WRAGG. 4 years ago, Warwick lived a pretty ordinary life, running a security business and on weekends indulging in his passion for German shepherds. It was a passion that would lead him along a precarious path, first as a deminer in the killing fields of Mozambique and then to war-torn Iraq.
The bond that you have is phenomenal. It really, really is. It's something special, and I think that's why we get hooked as dog handlers, is that motivational bond. It is just fantastic. It's something you cannot explain. You've got to experience it.
From a child, I always had German Shepherd dogs, and I think that's where the interest stemmed from. Just for me, it's such a noble animal. If you look at it, you know, it's just a fantastically noble animal.
This is our passion. This is part of our lives, you know. Between having the dogs at home, between the showing aspects, the national show is obviously the most important.
This is good family time. The kids enjoy it, we enjoy it, and particularly now with the nationals, it's quite exciting.
But what would life be like living in Mozambique, away from the excitement of the show ring and far from the security of home?
My very first time was in Mozambique. We had to clear a mine.